talk together. Y'all know for a fact that we ain't gonna be able to hear none of what none of us are saying. None. We finna just be talking. Y'all wanna do it at the same time? Y'all wanna do an experiment? Let's all talk at the same time. I want y'all to say the first thing that's coming off y'all. It ain't gonna work. I promise you.
But I want to ask you, what do you think Obama's race is?
Obama presents as a black man. I mean, I know he is. That's why he is perceived. That's why he is received as a black man, because he presents as a black man.
Of course, but if we're gonna say he's biracial, I feel like it's taking away from black people, because now we can't even say we have a black president.
But see, it's like this, right?
I don't need a black president to validate me as a black woman.
But he's but that's still it's causing more division in the black community. Where there's already enough division.
No, baby, I don't feel divided.
Hold on. Y'all, hey, all my piranhas, I need y'all to mute up and let Angel jump in, all right? Go ahead, Angel.
Hey, guys. Hey, Vicky. I agree with the prompt. Biracial people aren't black. I feel like biracial people, well, I would say multiracial people are multiracial, and black people are people with two black parents. If your parents are of two different races, that's what you are.
Boom.
Do y'all disagree with that? Because I don't.
No, I agree with you.
The only thing I would add is that biracial people aren't black unless they present as black. That's the only thing I would add.
See,
but to present as black, your race is just black.
But this is how I see it, right? You take a gallon of
your race is one thing.
Let's say you take
but you can be biracial and.
Yeah,
I think that race and ethnicity is getting conflated a lot here, because it's
hold on. SB was about to say something. All-Star.
At first, I was kind of. Appreciate it. At first, I kind of disagree with you guys or the host, but then when she broke it down way more, I started to understand it. So the example I would give is you have a gallon of water, right? If you were to pour out half of the water and pour orange juice in that gallon, it's not orange juice and it's not water. It's like a mix between both. You see what I'm saying? But if you add strictly orange juice, it's fully orange juice. You see what I'm saying? I hope that's like the best example I can give.
But you're gonna still be perceived as a certain way. That's what I'm saying. If y'all want to know your race, you need to go after police officers.
Absolutely not.
Because they're not gonna call you a biracial.
I just kind of feel like Obama being mixed helped him a lot. Like him being mixed, he had a white mother.
Versus him being mixed. Like his proximity to whiteness would have to do with his light skin.
No, it's not about light skin. I noticed that a lot of white women voted for him. Like he has
is she breaking up or is it me, y'all?
No, she's good.
Oh shit, it might be.
She sound clear to me.
Yeah, she good.
Let me. Okay, so so it's me. So let me back up. I'm in the driveway. I'm in the car. Okay, let me back up because I went to the store. Okay.
Like the white people like looked at him as he's the safe black because he got a white mom.
But I don't think that has nothing to do with it, because if Obama was 100%, if Obama was 100% African, but he looked the exact same, I don't think it would have changed anything, because he's still light-skinned. And I think it's more about the shade of skin.
But his mom being white played a huge part, though.
Yeah, because if his mom was black, I don't think he would be able to have gotten as many votes. He needed, and my thing is, it's like biracial people need to understand that a lot of white women typically are not against biracial existence. They're not.
But guys, white people, they look at race differently.
What she just said?
I said I don't think white women are against biracial or mixed racing as much as white men are. I think white women actually like.
Yeah, that's true. But
they both hate us, please.
I know.
It's like they look at race differently.
My thing
if you black, you black.
Thing is, I think that white women tend to be in more proximity to black spaces compared to white men. They're more inclined to be in black spaces. Most of the people usually have a white mom.
Okay, so All-Star, I want you, All-Star re-request. I'm gonna let one of my mods up. Re-request, okay?
Okay.
Hold on, no, never mind. One of my mods just removed somebody. No, I didn't want Diamond removed though. Diamond re-request.
I gotta address that. I'm sorry, this is why it came up. I have to address
me?
What she just said about white.
No, you're good now. You're good.
just because you fetishize black men don't mean you ain't racist. That's something that I need people to really, really understand. Just because you can lay down with a black man and get that BBC don't mean you ain't racist at heart, sweetheart. So when we talk about white women, no, for real, let's keep it 100.
Why do black men still be with white women?
Nah, don't ask me. But
remember, they're the ones that are raising these biracials with the identity crisis.
And that was my whole point earlier. That was my whole point earlier. Like you still get a level, you still get a level of white privilege behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like especially when you have a YT mother and her YT family and her, you know what I'm saying? You still get a level of privilege behind that. So let's not act like that's not part of this equation. And I think that's pretty much what Vicky's saying. That's what Vicky's saying is because like they can walk through life, right? And you may present black phenotypically, maybe, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because I still think Barack Obama don't look like a full black man. I don't give a damn what nobody say. But at the end of the day, you can present black phenotypically, but he still benefited from that YT family. He still benefited from that Jewish money that was behind him. You know what I'm saying? He still benefited from all that being George Bush's cousin and all that other shit. They can call him a black man all day long, but he still benefited from a level. Obama is George Bush's cousin.
All of the presidents are related.
He still what do you mean by from a certain level? He still benefited from a certain level of white privilege, being a so-called black man.
But guys, wait.
Manny, everything you said was facts. Everything you said.
Right, Manny.
Yeah.
Also, to add on to Manny too, the white women or the black men, they fetishize these white women just as much as these white women fetishizes them. That's why a lot of these biracial kids come from white moms because they're
it's not like these black men aren't being held hostage, but hey,
they're chasing proximity to whiteness. A lot of them.
Well, I think it just happened.
That's the thing. That's another thing that people don't want to talk about. The reason why they go after these white women in the first place is because they're chasing a proximity to whiteness. They trying to get a proximity to whiteness on purpose. Nobody wants to bring up that little fact, but it's part of the equation. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying earlier. That's why I was saying earlier when we talking about so-called mixed people, especially when you're dealing with a black woman who has a black mother and a black father. You have to understand that from her experience, she's seeing some of them benefits that you get from your proximity to whiteness. She sees it. You know what I'm saying? Your inheritance ain't gonna be the same as hers. You got a white parent. Your reality ain't gonna be the same as hers. You got a white parent. You know what I'm saying? When you get into a situation, it ain't your black mama coming up to advocate for you. It's your white mama. And there's a certain level of privilege that comes with that. And until mixed people start recognizing that and acknowledging that, we still do get a little bit of white privilege because of our proximity to whiteness over black people, then black people always gonna have a problem with you saying you black because you don't live the same experience that I do. It's just that simple.
And yeah, he needs to request
I'm gonna say this because
I'm a black man and I don't see an issue with it because I understand the statistics around.
I feel like
black men are treated in America, right? But also Obama's father's
effort. What?
He don't sound black to me.
Hold up.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Obama's father's African. So if he did not have a white mother and he's just a completely a luau Kenyan person, he would never have a chance at the presidency.
That's exactly what I said.
I don't know who dropped him, but he was on point. I don't know who dropped him, but bro was on point. Real talk. That's and not just the white. Hold on, y'all. Because this is something else that we need to clock. Not just the white mother, a Jewish white mother. You know what I'm saying? And we know how that community. Rally around each other. So stop playing. Same thing with Drake. So come on, man. Let's keep it 100. It's a whole lot that comes with having that. Whatever. It's a whole lot that comes with that. We can have that conversation another time because the original Jews were not white.
That's different. I feel like that's a different conversation.
But that's a different conversation. But I'm saying though, we all know how that community rallies around each other. Same reason why Drake was fucking shot to the top of the charts. Same reason. Because when he was doing Degrassi, we all thought Drake was lame as fuck. Now all of a sudden he the best rapper alive. Like, bro, stop playing. It's some of that proximity.
I like J. Cole. J. Cole is cool.
Yeah, okay. Even J. Cole. J. Cole is mixed. J. Cole mixed too. And Joyner Lucas. Is that a coincidence? Is that a coincidence? J. Cole, Drake, and Joyner Lucas. All of them mixed. Is that a coincidence? Stop it. Come on, y'all. Wake up, people.
This is my thing.
But here's the thing. Another one.
Just be going in.
Most of us did not know that J. Cole was biracial, which kind of undermines the point, right?
Yes, we did.
I never did.
We knew.
I'm glad. Well, you guys are the biracial detectives. I'm not.
It's just because
No,
he's light
actually,
skinned.
it's not that. It's just because as a black person, you
no,
know
there are
who's
people.
biracial and who's
Come on.
not.
Let's be
He's
real.
always talking about his mom.
Y'all are not being
He's always
real about
talking about
this
his mom.
conversation. You're
I can
not
always
being-
tell when a
you
biracial
are
person
not
has a white
being-
mom, even
you
down
are
to their
not-
mamas.
You're
Let's
not
not
being
be
real.
J. Cole's mom is
You're not
white.
being real
Right, the
about this
features are
conversation.
different a lot of the time.
There is phenotypic.
Once upon a time, once us
But
enslaved,
biracial
homie
people
still
with
double
white
down
moms,
calling
they
us
don't got
slaves.
no
Come on,
reason.
man, stop playing. You knew.
Wait. What'd you say about white biracial people with white parents?
There is phenotypic overlap between.
They don't got no home training because y'all wasn't raised under a black mom. Y'all don't got no home training. If white women don't know how to cook or clean,
Cameron said she
They don't know how to raise their kids because they never had to.
No, think about it. Say you get in trouble in school, right? Say you get in trouble in school.
Let me interject on that.
Say you get in trouble in school and you got your black mama coming up advocating for you versus your white tea Jewish mama advocating for you. There's going to be a difference, and you benefit from that privilege because of who your mother is. You can't sit here and act like that's not a
cook
reality.
like a black
But
mama.
nobody's gonna know your mother, though.
They
There's a
can't
difference.
dress y'all up. There's just y'all don't do the same. White women don't do the same bathing. Mind you, it was black women who were the help in those houses doing all that work before they actually had black women going out into the workforce. Most of the black women, my grandma included, was the help. She was cooking and cleaning and doing all those things that your white mamas didn't know how to do.
Yes,
My mom
I feel like the
knows
women,
how to clean.
the women carry the culture.
She can't do it like a black woman. She can't do it like a black woman though, and that's what I know.
Nobody's gonna know your
That's
mom.
not true. That's not true. Because that's why my daddy married my mama.
There will be biracial people who act ridiculous, and y'all like, oh, I know she got a white mama, and then when it's revealed that she has a black mama, y'all go quiet. It is not true.
That doesn't
I don't see no biracial.
Y'all, chat can't hear us. We gotta go one at a time. Yeah, come on. We gotta go one at a time. Chat ain't gonna hear us.
Tia and Tamara.
The ones with black moms, they be more secure with they black.
Tia and Tamara. They have.
That ain't good enough. That ain't good enough because they don't be cutting up nor acting no hood. They don't be acting no hood. They don't be cutting up. They have they're successful. Like I said, find a name that you want to use to slander with the black mom. I'll be
Yeah, I'll show you.
Y'all say, "Oh, my mom can cook. My mom can clean.
Must have a white
my
mama.
mom can. My mom can. My mom can." Yeah. You're biased because your mama is white.
Cameron, why are you so hostile?
And I think it's suspicious that black women make this arguments. If you just want to be with a white man,
let me follow Cameron.
You don't have to have.
Let me tell you something. And let me tell you something. I could have been with a white man, multiple actually, but I knew myself well enough to know that I'm not falling for the same trap that most black men fall for. They think that things will get better for them if they lay up with a white woman and have white skin.
Angel, I'm gonna bring you back
but
up.
that's
Angel,
not
I'm
the
bring you back up.
case.
I don't agree with that.
I could have easily been with a white man, but I'm
It's
not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I know it's all fake. Why are they upholding all this white greatness in the media? Portraying, even with the white men that do crimes, they got them out on jet skis smiling with their families and their mugshots. They don't post nobody's mugshot. They don't post no white. A white man can shoot up or pew pew an institution in a church. I'm out here in Charleston right now. They bought Dylan Roof Burger King.
Okay.
These same police officers that be out here acting crazy.
Either you're against swirling or you're not. Don't make it based.
But you got to think about it. You got to think about it. You got to think about it. Burger King, BK, Black Unaliver. Stop playing.
Yeah, like I know for a fact for me, I have a black father. I have a black mom. I love blackness because I grew up with that experience all in all.
Hold on,
so
Cameron. Are you black? Are you black, Cameron? Are you black, Cameron? You black, Cameron,
monoracial
right?
black. Monoracial black. 2 black parents who are still married and love each other. Through the adversaries, through the obstacles, through the oppression, throughout integration. Yeah. So nothing in regards to being so broken spiritually, emotionally down, where oppression has affected me to the point where I feel like, okay, all's done. I'm going to go just run to the white man and hopefully all of my problems will be resolved. That's not the case.
Yeah, and greasy buck, race is literally your identity. So you saying that is ridiculous. That's like saying gender isn't your identity. It's literally your identity that you use day to day in your day to day life. So it is a part of your identity, regardless of whether you acknowledge it or not. My race will always, and my identity will always be tied to my blackness because that's how I am perceived every day in society. So
Yeah, I think that people here are just trying to not acknowledge the fact that there is phenotypic overlap between Black Americans and Black American biracials. Like somebody like Henry Louis Gates Jr., right? Looks like the average Black person. Gets a DNA test. He's mostly European, right? So because of that history, there's going to be phenotypical overlap. So yes, there are people who are biracial who you wouldn't know were biracial, and there are people who are not biracial who you might guess were biracial.
No, we.
but that's like ethnicity. Wait, you're conflating
You're not
it.
being serious about this conversation. You're not
Wait,
serious.
that's like ethnicity, tree. That's like you're talking about more ethnicity because your DNA is not your race.
Ethnicity. I'm not talking about ethnicity. I'm saying if you say that somebody with a white parent, their phenotypic appearance is gonna make them not look Black somehow, is funny because there are Black Americans.
That's why I said we shouldn't
you will look more white.
Let me touch on that. Let me touch on
I said we
Let me
shouldn't
touch on
really
that because we got this beautiful thing. We got this beautiful thing in the Black community called the Eve gene, which means we can create every shade and color. You know what I'm saying? So we have Black people who look YT as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You wouldn't even know they was Black unless you ask them. You feel me? Because we have this beautiful thing called the Eve gene. We can create all shapes, sizes, colors. You feel me?
Right.
So with that being the case, there will also be YT people who don't necessarily fit the phenotypical
Italians
classification.
typically.
Yeah, but they still benefit from white privilege.
Yeah, that's
though.
what I'm saying.
And that's the whole thing that it boils down to. At the end of the day, that's what I was saying earlier. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, that'd be the issue with most people who have parents of different races, is because you don't want to recognize that when you're dealing with Black people who have parents who are both Black, that you get an advocate in this world, you know what I'm saying, who has a certain level of privilege that you also benefit from. We don't get that. That's why I'm coming at people who coming for Vicky, because she don't have a YT parent and a Black parent. She got two Black parents. So at the end of the day, in every single aspect of her life, she has to deal with what comes with that. But if you got a YT parent, then that YT parent can advocate for you in certain ways, i.e. Drake, i.e. fucking Barack Obama, and everybody else, you know what I'm saying, who can advocate for you in a certain way where you benefit from a certain level of privilege that Black people don't benefit, fully Black people don't benefit from. And I feel like it's really insensitive for y'all not to acknowledge that shit.
It's
really
ignorant to just base it solely. You can't base race solely on.
It absolutely takes away from your Blackness. It absolutely takes away from your Blackness because
we all gotta talk one at a time.
No, because part of being Black is knowing that I don't have anybody to advocate for me, and if I'm seen in a certain light, then I'm going to be treated a certain way, and my parents are going to be treated that same way. My grandparents are going to be treated that same way. My great grandparents are going to be treated that same way, and that's why we have a problem with people who be running around here when you got the white advocate and you acting like they don't have no stance in your life. It absolutely does.
Exactly.
It benefits you in a certain way. If Barack Obama had two Black parents, he would not have been president. I'm telling you.
Manny, so you think that light-skinned people...
what you're saying, Manny, that's why I'm saying it's all about
perception. He's biracial.
It's all about perception and how you're being perceived in the world. That's how you're going to be perceived. For example, with this lady...
Hold on. Karen, you got to let Shelly finish. We got to go one at a time because the chat can't hear us when we're talking to one at... Hold on, Shelly. I need to make an announcement. I need y'all to tap this screen. This is I was about to say this is a symptic topic, but that makes no sense. This is a sensitive topic. Please tap the screen, y'all, and please talk one at a time so the chat can hear y'all, because I'm getting messages and calls that they want to hear because the conversation is so good. They want to hear everybody, but they can't hear if we over talking each other, okay? I can hear everybody at the same. When y'all be talking at the same time, I'll be listening to Tree, Manny. I'm listening to everybody. I can hear what but we gotta consider the chat. But go ahead.
What I was saying was, to me, I think white passing is not a thing. If you present as white, you're white. If you
that's true, because race is based on phenotype.
Phenotypically, right, correct. Like, for example, Meghan Markle, right? They could say, oh, that's a Black woman with the... But if she was a monoracial Black woman, she would have never gotten the opportunity to be with no dang on prince. At the end of the day, y'all could, we could say, oh, she's a Black woman, all we want, but she still presents for the most part, as a white woman, as a non-black woman, and as Manny was saying, right, she still gets her proximity to whiteness that she has over monoracial black women still allowed her to get next to a prince and marry a prince and become a freaking princess.
Wait.
Ain't no black woman, monoracial black woman with phenotypical like black features being being accepted in the freaking English court and being no princess over there.
Okay, wait, let me respond to that.
Can I say something as well? Just talking about what you said. It is so disingenuous.
No, Karen, no, hold on, Karen, not yet. Hold that thought. I want you to keep that thought. We gotta let Aqua jump in. Aqua requested 3 times and haven't spoke.
Yeah, the first time I was up here, I was having a conversation with somebody at the table, and I guess y'all clicked me in. Y'all heard me saying what I was saying, but what I was saying was when we talk about race being a social construct, before it was a social construct, it was about status. So even when you put black and white into a race category, it's still going to be about status, because who get the privilege? The white people. Status. So it's all about status. It's just that they switched it over into race. So when I ask the question, So when I ask the question, what is black? Because to me, black is a general term. So how are we using it specifically when we, all right, outside of America, because I heard y'all say it on the panel, that outside of, somebody understand that outside of America, black is used different than it is used in America. When we talk about it, it's interchangeable, but that's what confuses the conversation. So we got to talk about black specifically. So now the question is, what is black specifically? Is it a race or is it an ethnicity?
Well, in America,
are we talking about the context of in America?
Black in America, we're talking about American.
We have to be clear, though. We're talking about the context of America, right?
Vicky did
because
answer
it's
that
different in
earlier.
America than everywhere else.
She did answer that earlier. Vicky did.
I did answer that earlier. I answered that earlier, but go ahead.
She did say that,
Manny.
I'm saying we have to clarify that we're talking about the context of America, because when we're talking about blackness, especially in America, it's a whole different category than when we're talking about blackness in fucking Zimbabwe or some shit.
So what I'm saying is, when we had these conversations and the minute we say black, now we're having 2 separate conversations, because there's black people on different sides of that black term. You get what I'm saying? Because in America, we're using it specifically for a group of people that that are in America. But then we say black again, we can add the Africans, we can add the Jamaicans. So it's like we're
it's a lot more complex with us. Yeah, I understand.
To me, because we're not being specific on who we are.
We use it as an ethnic term too, like an identity.
We're messing ourselves up because we're not actually in our proper place. Like, and that's something, that's another conversation. You know what I mean? But if you get it, you get it. I get what
you're saying, but if we're talking within the context of America, when we say black, we know we're referring to Black Americans. It's not that they're not in, or we're not in our right place. No, we're in our right place. We've been here for decades and hundreds of years.
No, not saying us collectively as saying black, but specifically who and what we are. Like we. That's what I'm saying. That's a whole different conversation. And
initially, when people were identifying as, to me, when I'm almost 30. I'm 29 now, but growing up, people were black, but there were also people who were Nigerian that also claimed being Nigerian. They would say, oh, I'm Nigerian, or oh, I'm Jamaican, or oh, I'm Haitian. But as we progressed or went on in society, more people were identifying as being black because it's more so expanded on a racial identity. But most Black Americans use it not just as a racial identity, but as an ethnic identity as well. We understand.
That's where the confusion and the mess up as far as us legally. Like, that's what I said. It's a whole different conversation. Legally, that's where we mess up at. How can we use one as a race, as a general term, and then say, oh, specifically? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying. An African can say, I'm black, African, Nigerian, and whatever their tribe is in their language. For a Black American, that would be, I'm Black American from Pennsylvania. But then you go back to black. Like, what is your ethnicity? You get what I'm saying? So,
well, that's another conversation. I have my theories on that. It's not even a theory; it's fact. I have to be honest, that's another conversation about Black Americans. I've done my ancestry. Yes, I've done my history and lineage about my people, where they came from, and I've concluded something. It could start some sparks, but that's another conversation. I will also just say that it is so disingenuous how biracial people will dismiss Black experiences or pull in with Black experiences when there are literal disparities. You can look at any Black, cultural issues, or when it comes to the disparities in healthcare, wealth, education, just overall. You can see those disparities that lie within biracial people and monoracial Black people. You can literally see those disparities in real time. So to say, oh, well, we too are Black, we experience the same things Black people do, you're also denying that these disparities exist when we know that they're true. We know that social scientists and scientists alike are coming together and writing these studies and presenting these disparities. So
and I want to add because I'm about to drop, but so when it comes to because I'm biracial, but I'm Black. My race is Black, so and I'm light skinned. So I wanted to talk about this from my perspective. So obviously, like I get treated as a Black man every day, but I do understand that if I'm next to a darker skinned person, I would assume by a white person I would be treated better because of my proximity to whiteness.
All-Star, can you stop saying skinned it? It's just skinned.
Oh, okay,
light skinned. Light skinned, not skinned it. It's just light skinned.
You don't say skinned?
He been saying it the whole time, and it's just been bothering me, and I didn't want to say nothing.
I'm from the South, and that's just how.
I know my family say light skinned, and I don't like when my family say mines.
Damn.
Cause ain't no such thing as mines unless we're talking about two different gold mines. But when you say that's mine, it's already mine is already possessive. English. Hold on. English 101. Mine is already. Okay. Mine is already. Hold on, also. Mine is already possessive. There should not be an S on it, okay? So when it's pertaining to what you own, what's yours? When you say that is my truck, you say that is mine. You don't have to add an S on it. It's already possessive in its natural state, in its natural form. You don't have to add an S. You don't have to say that's mine. You say that's mine. Understand? We have to... All right, go ahead, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah, I think when I say that, I kind of code switch because I usually speak I can go speaking extremely proper, and then I can also use AAVE, and I just think I naturally switch. So,
no, I get it, but AAVE don't mean you have to because to me AAVE is not being ignorant. It's just like how when I be like ain't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't right. That's AAVE because you're supposed to say that is not right, right? So when we're talking about mine.
I don't do the mine. Yeah, I don't do that.
No, people say mines with an S on it. Put an S on it.
Oh no. That's what they do. It's just mine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's already possessive. But go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
But go ahead, get back to the topic.
Biracial people not Black. Hold on, everybody tap the screen. Get me to 21K. And biracial people are not Black. Again, biracial people are not Black. Call me on 1-800 not Black. Okay, biracial people are not Black. Go ahead. All right.
But yeah, so I wanted to say also to Jarius in the comments about Black is just a color. I mean, that just takes away from the identity that we obviously are treated differently because of the color of our skin. So I think that saying that it's just a color when it's not even a color. Black is actually a shade. It's not a color. Y'all can look that up, by the way. But yeah, so
what made you think we didn't know that, All-Star? What made you think we didn't know that that race is that Black is not just one color? What makes you think we didn't know that?
Someone in the comments, Jarius Smith.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was just talking to him because he added me, so I wanted to just say, but it is our identity and taking away from that. But obviously, I do know it is a made-up concept, and my DNA is not Black. My DNA will never say Black. It is coming from Africa.
Facts.
But I just want y'all to. But that is our race though. But again, it's not. It's made up by the white man. I do understand that. But anyway, going back to me as a biracial, light-skinned person. Oh, well, I did it again. But light-skinned person. So yeah, I know I'll be treated differently when I'm compared to a darker skinned person because I am lighter and I have a closer proximity to whiteness. So I do understand that, but I don't think that ever takes away from my race as a Black man because no white person would ever say I'm white or anything like that. But I do think that they definitely will treat me differently than darker people because of colorism. Colorism is a big thing. And we got to recognize that you could be Black and not experience colorism. Because I know because I'm light skinned, I don't experience colorism, but darker skinned Black people do.
Wait, hold on.
So
Can I say something? Wait,
yeah,
like other races besides like Black people? Yeah, we the main ones, but other people experience racism too. Basically, nobody that's not fully white experience racism.
yeah,
In America, though, in America,
Yeah, in America.
yeah.
I
In
don't believe so.
America,
Disagree.
you don't think that other like Asian people experience racism?
Like
They really
I know,
don't. Not
like
today.
Mexicans, they
Oh, I don't.
They experience more colorism.
But hold on, wait a second. Are we
Colorism.
including? Hold on. Are we talking about the Black Asians, the Blasians?
No, she's talking about East Asian people. I don't believe.
Nah, they don't experience racism. They don't experience racism.
That's bullshit. Everybody themselves.
Wait, I'm just like, I think Black people.
Everybody experiences.
No, I think
everybody experienced that
Black
shit.
people
Hold up.
experience it worse.
Hold
Black
up. If
people
everybody
experience it worse. But like, if you're
Everybody
not
racist
white,
at this
you're
point.
not white.
Wait, let Tree
Asian
speak.
Americans
racism.
do better. Asian Americans do better than white people in America. I need you to
Everybody is
Thank you,
racist.
thank you,
No,
Tree.
but
Thank you,
What's your
how does that
argument
take away
then?
from racism?
What's your argument then?
They still will experience discrimination because of their race.
Everybody experiences
Discrimination
racism
is
at this
different from
point.
racism.
Like-
Hold on. Redlining. Hold on, one second. Hold on. Now I'm about to get irritated.
Well, you
First
can't
of all-
control me. You can control your buttons, but you can't.
But this is her
control
live. But wait,
Fuck
this is her live. Oh,
Whoa.
well, yeah, that's what happens. But anyway,
Damn.
but yeah, go
Is
ahead,
he okay?
host.
Is that all right?
He's an old
Okay,
soul, so he don't understand.
next.
But yeah, when it comes to Asian people, I definitely think they do experience, racism. I don't think white people experience racism at all.
Hold on. Let me make this very clear. You say how quick your spot got to it. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Stop fucking requesting if y'all don't want to have respect. I'm very lenient. I'm more lenient than a lot of content creators on TikTok. A lot of fucking livers. Whether it's messy talk, debate talk, politic talk, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm very lenient. All I ask for is respect and to let people finish so the chat can fucking hear, because I give a fuck about my chat. The people that's watching me, I give a fuck. I fuck with them. They don't have to do anything. I just want them to tap the damn screen.
You said your TikTok account is struggling.
Yeah, the people that's in the people. No, I don't give a fuck. The people that's in the chat. What's up, Callie? The people that's in the chat. I care about them. I want them to hear what the fuck we talking about. They watching, they supporting, they're contributing, they're speaking, they're actually acknowledging what we talking about. So to sit up here and be disrespectful, get the fuck, man. Hey, Moz, block that dude. That old soul dude, block them. I don't want them to ever come back to my life.
Yeah, just be respectful.
Because like, we having a debate. We're having a respectful debate.
Nah. Because hold on. Because a lot of people don't respect their chat. They just think, oh, I got to do this. Nah, I respect my chat. I respect my people that's coming up in here watching and listening and contributing to the conversation, even through chat. So to sit up here and come up here and be on that weird shit, don't do that. I want my chat to hear this shit, and I want them to be comfortable. Sometimes they may not be, and that's all right. But shut the fuck up and drop out. Don't come up here and be stupid. Because I'm going to be dumb. Go ahead, block that nigga.
I have a question.
Block him. Also, block him.
I have a question. Vicky, I have a question. As a monoracial Black woman, and this Diamond, you can chime in as well. As a monoracial Black person, coming down to it, do you see the hype in having biracial children? Because
I don't.
Let me just say this. Even when I was dating white men at the time, I never saw the hype of having biracial kids. That is like universally a thing within Black communities. Like why they idolize biracial children to me is crazy. I don't understand the appeal of
anti-Blackness.
I can't comprehend it. They look very generic, like cookie cutter.
Proximity to whiteness.
It's anti-Blackness.
It sounds like you love yourself. When you love yourself, you're gonna want a baby that looks like you.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand it, because to me, it's just like, I'm not saying biracial babies look bad. I'm just saying that when you start to like, I don't find white people to have unique features. Like you find a lot of variety and features and beauty within Blackness. Like there's a lot more range and variety in how we look, the different shapes, different hair textures, different eye colors, different eye looks, cheekbones, like there's so much variety and beauty in blackness that to me, I think whiteness takes away from that because they look very similar as far as their features. They've always wanted to pursue the blonde hair, the thin nose, the symmetrical, not too big lips, to the point where I don't see myself being with a white man because I don't want my children to look generic. Like, I don't want generic looking biracial people, like biracial kids.
I don't look generic.
I'm sorry. I love black men because I know that they have so much variety.
Yeah, I don't think I'll look generic
but part of
either.
that, I think that part of that
I
variety
think
is
being
the fact
biracial makes me look very unique.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want compared to other black people, but
people are very.
I don't want
that,
mixed kids because I don't want people asking me, "Am I really the mom?" Like, I don't want that experience. I don't want to look like a mammy.
Is that the only reason?
Part of part of that variety that you see with Black Americans is mixed ancestry. Like, I don't
but
think
here's the thing: I'm Gullah Geechee. I'm in Charleston, South Carolina right now.
Okay.
A lot of the people out here are black, predominantly black. There's so many varieties, even in predominantly black places. I've lived in Birmingham. I've been to parts of Mississippi, Louisiana, Florida, even amongst the Floridians that are Haitian, Jamaican, Cuban, even the Latinos.
We're talking about Black Americans,
black
not
people.
Haitians.
Yeah. But even then, there's a lot
people.
more variety, and it's not. And
why are you bringing up foreign people?
We didn't need. Here's the thing that Manny talks about earlier with the Eve gene. We don't need white people to have that variety. You can have two brown-skinned black people come out with a light-skinned baby. I have best friends like that. My sister is black, and she had twins. One is dark skinned and one is light skinned.
Let's be real. If you look at Haitians or you look at somebody from the Congo, they look different than Black Americans. And
yes, exactly. And that's just proving the variety. We don't need white people
we descend from the same
that
people.
Variety.
We descend from people from West Africa partially, right? The reason why we look different and have variety is because we are mixed people.
Not everybody.
Like, why is that so hard to recognize?
We don't look different because of mixed people. We look different because blackness, we have a lot of variety. Why East Africans and West Africans and South Africans and North Africans look different? Because blackness comes in so much variety because of the E gene. I don't need a white person to bring out that variety.
Wait, Street God, hold up. It's also geographical too. If you live in the mountains, if you live in the valleys, in the desert, that matters too. Black people live in all those biomes.
Okay, so we getting real deep into this, and I like that too. First of all, y'all, I walked away from my phone. I ain't gonna lie. I walked away from my phone.
Vicky?
I'm still here with y'all asses. Y'all really, y'all one of the most. I mean, I like this panel, but y'all real like y'all ain't playing with me. I ain't had no panel like this in a long time where y'all coming. Y'all ain't playing. But my rich people ain't black. My rich people ain't black though.
Back to
but
the
go
topic.
ahead, y'all go ahead.
But like, yeah, I was gonna say some Africans.
Black is not synonymous
diversity.
to Africa. Being black or having melanin in your skin is not synonymous to Africa. So that's what's messing people up too.
Okay, fair enough. But
that's what's messing people up too.
Part of the reason why
Again, what color was the people before the slave trade? If only black people came from the slave trade.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like
the whole
they
were melanated people.
I'm obsessed with that. I don't want to go that stuff.
That's what I'm saying. What is black? If those people were called melanated people, which means black, so what is black?
That's not true. Hold on, Aqua. First of all, you ain't spitting no knowledge. I'm glad I'm back, baby. That's not true. You talking about some they were called melanated. No, they weren't called melanated people.
No, I'm saying if we are melanated. No, I didn't say they were called melanated people. We are melanated people, correct?
I thought
like, it's bigger than that. Because
white people
y'all gotta remember
too. But wait a second, white
it's
people.
a different melanin. It's very much different.
Yeah. So can y'all name the different types of melanin? And on top of that,
you have pheomelanin.
You melanin. And you melanin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then also there is studies with neuromelanin that they're doing. They say that melanated people, rich and melanated, monoracial, have higher neuromelanin content compared to others.
But we do.
So I mean, I don't know.
Wait, you said neural like the brain, right?
Yes. It's in your brain. It's in your brain.
Kinds of melanin.
Right.
Well, I think Karen just like I think she could just say I think black babies are beautiful, and I think blackness in general is beautiful. And I just want to reproduce black kids instead of just kind of like shitting on biracial people, calling them generic. You know?
Thank you.
I mean,
Yeah,
your blackness and your melanin without
let me just say
shitting on
this.
the others.
Let me just say this. It's no harm in saying that I think biracial children typically look generic, because let's be honest here. There is that ideal look that most people.
Karen, hold on. Wait 1 second. 1 second. Because what Karen just said was correct. Y'all don't look like us. I'm just saying. If I turn my camera on and Trippy turn her camera on, I promise you, we can do comparison. I put my head down, and y'all look at my
okay, let's do that.
J. Cole.
I'm telling you, it's not gonna be the same, baby. It's not gonna
Vicky.
Okay.
J. Cole does not look black to you. You don't see black people.
I never said that. I never said that.
I'm just saying
I love J. Cole.
Well, he's biracial.
How do I do this video thing?
So I love biracial people. They're just biracial. As long as they're
I'm
not
saying. My thing is, I'm not saying they look bad. I never said they look bad. They just look very generic. Like, there's not much variety. I don't see the appeal of having loose curly hair or all of these things that most people aspire to have. And even then, they don't have it. It's not an appeal that I would want for my children, because I know it's based in a lie. It's a lie.
Miss K, let me say though, there's lots of biracial. We know this. There's lots of biracial people who don't have loose curly hair. They not just because you said generic, right?
Yeah,
you're not saying they're ugly.
The ideal concept of it, and I don't find that ideal concept appealing.
Absolutely.
How do I get my camera on?
Because here's the thing, Miss K. Here's the thing. I see what you're saying. Here's the thing. If you're hankering to be with someone who's not your race, just to
I don't know how to turn the video on.
If you're only dating people outside your race just to have biracial kids, that is very weird. But love is love. If you really love that person and you just want to have kids, that's cool. But if you're trying to just have mixed kids, like it's a fetish almost, that is weird. It's very weird.
I'm very intentional with my dating, like I said. I've grown to myself, and I'm thankful that I've never, been so.
Oh my! I shouldn't turn my shit. Every time I turn my camera on, people say I'm light skinned. I'm done. I ain't turning my camera on no more. Every time somebody see me, they say I'm light skinned.
Blackness so much. I love blackness so much that I don't feel obligated to try to have the next generation to be anything other than what I see as black. I want my children.
And I feel you, but I just feel like you should just be like, oh, I love my blackness and I want to replicate it.
Facts.
Biracial people look generic and weird looking. So
you think biracial people they do look generic though? They have a generic.
No, I understand. You can have your opinion on that, but I think you should just word what you're trying to say.
Yeah, your word.
It's
not a bad word. Generic isn't bad.
Biracial kids.
I see your point. I see what you're saying.
Karen, you gotta let Karen, you gotta let other people respond to what you're saying. You see, when I say something that will be deemed, when I say something that will be deemed as problematic, I let them respond. I let them talk their little ish, and that's just that. You gotta let these people respond. You can't just be talking over them. Plus, you done stated your statement, and then now you talking over them. That's weird. Let them talk.
Right. All I was saying was I understand what she's saying. Like, she loves her black features.
I don't like how I turned my camera on. Y'all said I was light skinned. See, that's the problem. I hate y'all. But go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
And so I think because if a black person came out and said, oh, but when they do come out and say, oh, I want to have mixed kids because I think they look better than monoracial black kids, we have problem in that, right? Because it's like, why are you fetishizing these kids? Why are you saying these things? So I think it should be corrected on the other side as well. Like, just say you love your blackness, you love your melanin, you love your features, and you want to replicate that, rather than saying
generic isn't a bad word.
Say that one more time.
Generic isn't a bad word. It literally means common. It literally means the same.
No, but the
biracial people. Wait, hold on. Everybody, hold on.
That you're using it, it's condescending and degrading.
Yes,
No,
it
it's
is.
not. I just don't think biracial. I don't see the appeal. I don't see the hype.
What do you? Can you give me an example? Not to hate on you or anything like that. I just really want to inquire about that. When you say generic, do you just mean because of certain features?
I just don't see the appeal.
One at a time, y'all. One at a time. I care about my chat. They gotta hear y'all.
Some black men might see the appeal, which is why they date outside the race and do all the. Some black women might do as well. That's fine, but I don't see the hype. I just don't see the appeal of wanting to have biracial children. I don't find them appealing. I don't like ooh and ah because, I just think they look very generic. Like I feel the same way about white babies.
Like kids.
I don't feel like.
Okay, so I got a question. Hold on. I got a question for everybody on the panel.
They don't bring the hype. I love black babies. I think they look cute.
I have a question for everybody on the panel. How late y'all gonna be up?
It's only 8 o'clock.
It's only 8:31.
Okay, because if I end this, I'm going back live, and I need y'all to all follow me.
Here.
Well, I gotta. Okay,
Vicky, so just
I'm going live in the next. I'm going live tonight. Are y'all coming through or no?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I got you.
Don't lie though. If you're not coming through, don't lie and say you're coming through. Like I don't like that.
I have to follow.
Me.
Hold on. My apologies. Let me follow.
Everybody follow. I'm giving y'all time.
Okay, I got a limit. Hold on. Let me.
I follow everybody. Well, certain people I like. It's certain people I like. Certain people I don't like. And I ain't following you back.
Right. But to Kay's point, Kay, I do see what you mean. But to say generic when it comes to biracial people, we know, there are features that are synonymous, example, with black and white biracial people, if they're a product of a white parent or black parent. But biracialness, so to speak, isn't just those two mixes. Biracial people, because they're mixed, are very, very diverse. They look like all different types.
I think Blasians, like the black and Asian, I think they are very pretty. I do think Blasians, yes. But
I don't want to keep talking about this. It's over with. Okay.
I'm sorry, because I just joined. I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about that no more. Okay, so
I'm gonna be real.
That's not lit. Like literally, y'all not lit. Talking about some.
I think that some of this is
not all babies are beautiful. All black babies are beautiful.
Correct.
They are all beautiful, even if they born racist. I feel like babies are beautiful. Period.
Born racist.
Shout out to babies for real. Shout out to babies.
Yep. No, I think that's rooted in a featureism, right? And the feeling that mixed women and mixed features are uplifted in the black.
Hold on, Tree. I don't like your accent. Where you from and what's your race, ethnicity?
I live in Oklahoma now.
He been talking like that. We been talking that man.
Yeah, my family's from Louisiana, but I live in Oklahoma now. But I think.
Are you white or black? Are you white or black?
I'm black.
Can you turn your camera on? I'm gonna send you an invite, okay, babe?
What?
Okay.
I'm gonna turn my
camera on. You sent him an invite, but not me.
She want to do a paper bag test.
Like his accent, y'all.
No, I'm not. I don't want
nice.
no white tea person. I don't want no white tea person. You could just show your hand. I don't want no white tea person. Like y'all know for a fact that white tea people get in these panels. They don't. They talk a certain way, and we believe them, and then we don't never ask them to turn their camera on.
I've turned my camera on many times. I'm not.
I said show your finger.
Just show your hand. Just show your hand so she.
Something. I just sent you another invite.
Just show your hand and turn it on.
I don't care what you say, good. To be honest, I don't know why people be like, "Oh, he's speaking facts." That don't matter to me. I want to know who you are.
Can I get an apology? Hold up. If I turn on my camera and I'm black, can I get an apology?
I will apologize. But I want you to talk. So I'm just on your hand. You have hold on, everybody. Hold on,
I have to talk.
I need all my bad bitches to mute the fuck up. Tree. When you do that shit, I'll apologize to you, okay? I want you to do this shit. And I will apologize to you, but I want you to talk while you showing your hands. And everything I say do with your hands, you have to do. So I sent you an invite. Can you accept? All right. So no, wait a second. No. Turn it back on. Because I told you I was gonna tell you to do something with your fingers. Turn your hands on. I need you to flick me off right now. Okay. I'm sorry.
It's the toes in the can for me. I'm sorry. It's the toes for me.
Y'all are so
I'm
ridiculous.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Just crazy. Jesus Christ. But anyway,
You know I'm crazy. I care about some country
biracial?
accent. I'm crazy.
Are you biracial or black?
I'm not biracial at all. I said I was black.
No, he black.
That's wild. I didn't know there were like black people in Oklahoma.
It is.
There's a ton. There's a ton. There's a whole lot.
Don't make us look bad. Who just said that shit? Because you making us look bad.
Yeah,
like,
whoever said that, girl.
Like in the Midwest?
Oh my God.
No, it's near Texas, babe. It's near Texas, babe. There's a lot of black folks in Oklahoma. There is.
A lot of black people everywhere.
I am not good at geography, y'all.
Correct.
So who in the shit tonight? Hold on. Who's single tonight? Who's single? I want to know. Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you're single. Put a one in the chat if you're single. Shelly's single. And Shelly pretty as fuck. Aqua single. Who's single? Cause I'm finna go live tonight, and it's gonna be about like we gonna talk about some shit, but it's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how that work when it's like, you know, late night time. Yeah. Late night vibes. Mike, Sean, don't be having no wife.
You not having the biracial talk no more?
No, you ain't gotta drop. I'm telling people to put in the chat. You say what?
No, I'm about to go eat.
I said, when you come back live, are we still gonna have the same conversation? It's gonna be a different topic.
I like for my viewers to tell me what they want to talk about, but if there's something different you want to speak on, like I could do that. I have so many topics, y'all.
I want to do conspiracy theories.
Okay, so can y'all inbox me? Everybody follow me. Hey, inbox me because in 1 hour, y'all. Okay, so it's 8:37 where I'm at. I'm in Atlanta. So where I'm at is 8:37. I'm up tonight, but I'm gonna go live. But if y'all gonna come through, if y'all have something y'all want to talk about, what we doing? Put a one in the chat. You single?
I need to know now so I can get my information ready.
I ain't finna end it. I ain't finna end my live right now.
I just be scrolling. I follow whoever follows me.
I'm just talking, y'all. I'm just talking. We just talking now at this point.
I just be following people who will survive. I just be coming up on here following people.
I don't like.
I
y'all know what I don't
apologize
like on this bitch ass app.
People look generic. I apologize.
Karen, you good? Y'all know what I don't like on this bitch ass app. People can't handle when a person disagrees. I don't like that shit. Soon as you say like, I don't agree with that, you're problematic, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's all these issues. You know what I'm saying? The shit is fucking weird.
Sometimes I just think it's because we do have, okay, some of us can say we have same history, and then some of us can say we have different history.
But they don't want to admit that we have different history. That's the problem I have.
Right.
You like our culture, but don't give a fuck about our history that created the culture.
Because you have to acknowledge that to actually learn about the history. A lot of people don't even want to like have that in their head that actually things actually happen. It's more like no, it ain't that deep and shit like that. And I actually learn.
Those people they're delusional.
Very much so.
Like,
I mean, I'm delusional. I'm a little delulu. Like sometimes I be thinking like a nigga like really love me. And then I'd be like, nah, you don't love me. You know what I'm saying? Like, sorry,
that's
you know.
not the same, girl.
I'm about to be like 30 and like, you know, and I just like to be, yeah.
I mean, when we think like that, are we delusional or are these niggas deceptive?
They're deceptive. They're deceptive.
I don't think I'm delusional. You're a liar.
Like, I just don't want to be pulled whichever way anymore. This is the most at peace I've had. I've been single for 4 years, and like everyone is surprised. Oh, you're single? Why are you single? To the point now where men are saying to me,
shut
like,
up. I tell them to shut up. Shut up. That's what I tell them. Shut up. Now.
Oh,
Karen, and then I calm down.
Is that a mushroom with a weed leaf?
Oh, girl, you don't know the half of me. You don't know.
Well,
can everybody follow everybody on this panel? Everybody follow everybody, y'all, because we're gonna be lit. Like at the
I'm about to move out to like Colorado or someplace like Texas or Colorado or like Arizona because it's
Colorado's lit though.
Yeah, but my question is,
I used to live in Denver, but now I'm trying to move to either like Texas or Arizona.
What about Colorado
Springs?
Why Texas? Why Texas?
Because I heard it'd be bumping up in Texas. I heard that.
Don't. I just moved from Texas.
I heard it was racist.
Oh, it's racist as hell. Don't go to Texas. Don't.
Yeah, wait. So even in the cities like Houston and whatnot.
Listen, that's even worse. That's even worse. I live. Yes. Listen, the traffic is nonstop.